Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts, coming to you with another video upload. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to click that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you and welcome back. Thank you for your continuous support. It is greatly and truly appreciated. All right, you guys, I'm about to do a quick video update for you guys. I am so tired right now. My feet hurt, my back hurt, everything just hurt. So y'all know tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Well, my son have to work tomorrow, so I cooked and everything today. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, cooking, and he already ate. I haven't eaten anything because you know how it be when you cook all day and then once it's time to eat, you don't eat. So he had to work today as well, but he go in later on this evening, but tomorrow he works like pretty much all day. So I wanted to make sure that he had food and I sent him food with him. I let him take that swine with him because I don't do pork, but I cooked him a ham and I did the turkey for me. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm just tired, you guys. And then also we had to go outside because I have like cameras around my house and they run off a battery. I do the lithium energizer battery, so they last a year. So it was last year this time where I had him to switch out my batteries. I can't reach them, well, I can get up there on the ladder and reach them or whatever, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm too old for all that. So I have my son come over and he do it. So we went around the house and we changed out all my batteries. I was holding the ladder for him and all that stuff. So we changed out the batteries. I cooked. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm wore out. But anyway, you guys, it's just been updated. So I put the picture here for Diddy because I didn't want y'all to see this top part. Y'all probably read that little part up under it while I was talking. But look, y'all. Sean Combs is denied bail a third time. So Judge Subramanian, I know I be saying his name out wrong all the time. My bad, y'all. And then I be looking at it and still be pronouncing it wrong. I think I was saying submuranium, and I think it's subbra. I think it's a R first, but I'm not looking at it now, so I don't know. But anyway, Sean Combs is denied bail a third time. A federal judge ruled against the music mogul's efforts to be released from jail while he awaits trial on sex trafficking and racketeer charges. Yep, it says it here. Sean Combs has been held. What? Wait, Sean Combs has been held for 2 months at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn while awaiting the start of his trial on sex trafficking and racketeer charges in May. Oh, so no, it didn't tell y'all there. Okay, cool. So November 27th, 2024 at 5:51 p.m. Eastern time, which is now, it's 4:57 here my time. So this was just released, what, 6 minutes ago? All right, because I'm on Central. Sean Combs, the embattled music mogul, who has been charged with sex trafficking and racketeering, was denied bail again on Wednesday after a federal judge rejected his lawyer's third attempt to challenge his detention. Judge Aron, okay, let's say it right, y'all. Judge Aron Subramanian. Okay, so I ain't say Subramanian. It's Ramanian or Subramanian. Y'all see what it say. Subramanian wrote in the order that prosecutors had presented evidence of Mr. Combs' violence and a serious risk of witness tampering. The decision orders Mr. Combs to remain in the Metropolitan Detention Center, a Hogan federal facility on the Brooklyn waterfront, until his trial, which is scheduled for May. Mr. Combs, 55, has been detained since his arrest in September after a nearly 10-month federal investigation. After Mr. Combs' arrest, his lawyers offered a robust bail package that they argued was more than sufficient to assuage the court's concerns. I hope I said that right. The court's concerns about the risk of his release. They offered a $50 million bond secured by Mr. Combs' Florida mansion, as well as his mother's house there, and said that Mr. Combs would pay for round the clock security with visitors restricted to family. Apart from contract with his lawyers, he would have no access. Apart from contact with his lawyers, he would have no access to phones or internet. Prosecutors asserted that there was no way the government could trust that private security guards paid for by Mr. Combs could be depended on I can't read today, could be depended on to prevent efforts towards obstructing justice, which they argued he had been engaging in before and after this indictment. That's true, because his security guards that he had before were also committing some of the crimes. You know what I'm saying? They was doing some of the things, and they also saw stuff that he was doing, and they didn't do anything about it. So yeah, they was in on it. The first two judges, and let me say this too before I forget. And also I forgot the lead prosecutor name, but he's the black guy. He is resigning in December. So I don't know all the details about that. I watched somebody else's channel. I believe they said that he was resigning because Trump is gonna be president next year or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard. So don't come for me in the comment section telling me don't say this and don't say that. I'm telling y'all now, I don't know if that's true or not for the reason that he is resigning, but he is definitely stepping down. All right, so let's get back to the article. The first two judges who considered the bail issue were persuaded by the government's arguments that Mr. Combs posed a danger to the safety of others, relying largely on the leaked hotel footage from 2016 of Mr. Combs abusing his girlfriend Cassie, whose real name is Cassandra Ventura, which was broadcasted in May by CNN. Ms. Ventura, who filed a bombshell civil suit a year ago, is the center of the government's case, though she is identified only as victim one in its indictment. The indictment charges Mr. Combs with sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution, and describes him as the boss of a years-long criminal enterprise that threatened and abused women as well as men. Let's not leave the men out. Men were abused and threatened as well. Mr. Combs has pleaded not guilty to the charges. The video of Cassie has been a focal point of the detention efforts, with Andrew L. Carter Jr., the district court judge first assigned to the case, calling it disturbing. During a September bail hearing, Judge Carter later recused himself because of a professional and social relationship with a new lawyer hired by Mr. Combs' team. Oh, so that's why he recused himself. I never understood why. Somebody was saying it had something to do with his wife and the banking or whatever, but we see that wasn't true. So it had something to do with one of his new lawyers. Okay, all right. In their third attempt at securing bail, Mr. Combs' lawyers sought to undercut the impact of that video by arguing that the government had not presented the footage in good faith, accusing prosecutors of omitting key scenes and presenting events out of order. At a bail hearing on Friday, Christy Slavic, one of the prosecutors, said there was no mistaking Mr. Combs' violent conduct on the video, which involved striking, kicking, and dragging Ms. Ventura. Prosecutors have worked to keep Mr. Combs in jail by arguing that he has engaged in efforts to obstruct the prosecution both before and after he was indicted in September. They have accused Mr. Combs of contacting witnesses, paying a potential witness to make a public statement in his favor, Kalina, and using a three-way cell phone call from inside jail to contact an alleged co-conspirator. Mr. Combs' lawyer argued that their defendants' contact with witnesses have been entirely, what's that word? Innocuous? I don't know, y'all, baby. Innocuous, I don't know what it means, and I ain't never seen it before. Entirely I don't want to say cautious, I don't know, and simply intended to help build up his defense for trial. They underscored that the government had pointed to no threatened communications. In recent days, Mr. Combs' legal team has railed against prosecutors for using evidence collected in a government sweep of the jail where Mr. Combs resides to try to argue that he should remain incarcerated. Last week, Judge Subramanian ordered that the prosecutors delete the records of handwritten notes that were found in Mr. Combs' jail cell while he reviews whether the prosecution should have been in possession of those documents in the first place. The government has highlighted 2 excerpts from those notes as evidence of obstruction efforts, including one that was related to Mr. Combs directing someone to find dirt on alleged victims. Wow. Wow. At the hearing last week, Judge Subramanian questioned prosecutors on Mr. Combs' treatment by the government compared to another defendant charged with sex trafficking, Michael S. Jeffries, the former longtime chief executive of Abercrombie and Fitch. The government accused Mr. Jeffries last month of luring dozens of men to events around the world where they were sexually exploited by him and his romantic partner. In that case, prosecutors agreed to Mr. Jeffries' release on a $10 million bond with home detention and electronic monitoring. Mr. Combs' lawyer pointed to the case as an example of the government permitting less restrictive treatment of a similar defendant. Prosecutors countered that the 2 high-profile cases were different because, unlike the charges against Mr. Jeffries, Mr. Combs is facing a racketeering conspiracy charge, which includes accusations of repeated acts of violence by Mr. Combs and his associates. They also noted that when the authorities raided Mr. Combs' residence in March, they discovered firearms, ammunition, including defaced AR-15s. The grand jury has continued to meet since Mr. Combs was charged, and prosecutors have said that their investigation is continuing. Mr. Combs continued to challenge his detention. Last month, he filed an appeal with the U.S. Courts of Appeal for the Second Circuit, which has been put on pause while his lawyers pursue the most recent appeal at the district level. So I guess they're going to move forward with that one. That's the one that goes through to a 3-panel judge. All right, so that's the end of it right there, you guys. So effective today on Wednesday, November 27th, 2024, Sean Diddy Combs has been denied bail once again. Okay, you guys. Well, that's going to be the end of this video here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm going to try to get me some rest. That way I can rest my legs, rest my feet, and I can eat. I haven't eaten anything today. Only thing I've had is I had my coffee early this morning at 3, 4 something. I think I was up at 3 something this morning, 3 or 4 o'clock this morning. Start cooking at 3, 4 something this morning. I had my coffee, and then only other thing that I had was a bottle of Canada Dry. That's ginger ale. So yeah, I haven't eaten anything, and I'm not even hungry. That's what's crazy about it. But I know I need to eat, so I'm about to rest my feet, because when I tell y'all, I literally had just sat down when I got this little notification popped up that said that Diddy's bail was denied. So I went immediately to go and find the article so I can read it to y'all, because some of these people, they don't like the stuff that I be reporting. Somebody put in the comments, and nothing against the person that put the thing in the comments, because at least they wasn't being rude or anything like that, but they was pretty much asking me to reread it as if I read it wrong. And I thought maybe I did read it wrong. I'm like, so enlighten me. Let me know if I read it wrong. Because if sometimes I'll be skipping over some stuff or whatever, but sometimes I catch it. So I look back at it, I didn't read it wrong. So they just have a difference of opinion. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know how you can read something and you can interpret it a different way. So, you know, to each their own, we all agree or disagree. But see, what I like about them is they wasn't disrespectful in the comments. So I ain't got no problem with that. So y'all could agree to disagree with me, but I did read it right. You know what I'm saying? I didn't read it wrong. But anyway, you guys, I wanted to make sure I read this from here as well so y'all can see it and y'all can read it with me now. The bail has been denied. Okay? All right, you guys. I hope y'all have a great time. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving for people that celebrate the holidays. Enjoy y'all family. Have a great time. Eat up. Don't eat too much. You know what I'm saying? And then work out after y'all eat, okay? And just enjoy and be safe and have a great rest of the day. Have a great rest of the week and have a great upcoming weekend. Thank you again for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. Like the video, share the video, and remember, once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I am going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away a total of $100. So 2 different subscribers will get $50 each. So we're getting closer and closer to getting 1,000 subscribers. So as soon as we hit the 1,000 subscribers, 2 people will get $50 each. So make sure y'all subscribe. Put the bell notification on for all so that you don't miss an upload. Like the video, share the video, and thank you again for you guys' support. I see one subscriber. I can't even think of the name right now off top, and I don't want to say it because I don't want to try to say it because I don't want to say the wrong name, but they know who they are. I truly appreciate you. You comment all the time on my videos. You watch this channel. You also are subscribed and you watch my book crew channel, my Goodreads book crew channel. So I really truly appreciate you. You know who you are. Drop a comment down below. I'm gonna have you to send me a DM because I want to get some information for you. I'm gonna bless you. You know what I'm saying? You know who you are. I'm gonna tag you in the comments, or I'm gonna go back to one of your comments and leave a comment to make sure that you send me a DM on Instagram. All right, you guys. Thank you again for tuning in. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. As we say before we go, love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye-bye.